Hey you guys. So I basically wanted to do a little Q&A about my trip to Colombia.
You can't treat me like you treat them. Yes, I am the creme de la creme. Yes, I am from 1 to 10.
So I had a lot of people hitting me up on Instagram, DMing me and stuff, especially since the doctor hit me up. Especially since the doctor posted me on his story. I have been getting a lot I have been getting a lot of questions, and I guess people just figured they'll just ask me questions instead of hitting the doctor up to ask the doctor questions. So basically I decided to get my teeth done. I decided to go to Colombia. Yeah, of course I could have went to Miami like everybody else, and just paid like the 10 or 12 grand that everybody's paying. But I like stamps on my passport. Of course, it's an experience. I like the work that Dr. Mario Montoya has been doing for years, not just on celebrities. I don't know, I just, looked up a lot of stuff about him, read a lot about him, did some research about him for like a few years now, and I just like what I saw. So I just decided to go to Colombia and let him do my procedure. And as you guys could see, how was my camera dying? As you guys could see, my mouth is still like a little weird, like getting used to the teeth. I used to talk with a lisp, a really bad lisp. I still have one, but it's not as bad. Yeah, so I have some questions here from you guys that I'm gonna answer, mostly from my DMs and Instagram. I told you guys that I would make a Q&A for you guys. So let me get my questions out. All right, so far, let me update you. So far, today is Wednesday, so I got my teeth done last week Wednesday. So far, my procedure is a week old, and I feel like yesterday was like the first day that my gums like wasn't irritated, that I could honestly brush without a problem, without being in pain, without feeling pain. I could floss without any pain. I was doing this thing where I was like biting the inside of my cheeks, especially like when I was like waking up in the morning, and I think I was doing it while I was asleep as well. I wasn't doing that anymore. My tongue, the tip of my tongue was like really irritated, I guess, from just being like out there and dry for so many hours. So yeah, yesterday was like the first day that I actually didn't feel like anything in my mouth was like irritated. So I would say it takes a good like 6 days to feel amazing after the procedure. It's not a crazy struggle hard procedure where it's like you're in so much pain, I can't take it, I can't eat, because I was literally eating the next day. I was taking it easy, but literally I would say like 6 days tops and you're back to yourself, honestly. But the talking, not so much, but in terms of like eating and your mouth feeling back to normal, I would say like 6 days tops. All right, so first question, of course, most popular question, how much was it? So what they quoted me before I got there, I had sent them pics and everything. They quoted me $7,500 from the smile and the pictures that I sent them. So $7,500 would cover 10 top teeth and 10 bottom teeth, 80% porcelain. So my next question is, how long was it? You know what? So that's how much I was quoted. So when I got there and he actually seen my smile, seen how big I smile, seen like, you know, teeth showing on the side when you smile, he then quoted me 12 top, 12 bottom. So he was like, it's totally up to you, but I honestly think that you should do 12 top, 12 bottom. I was like, dang, y'all quoted me 75, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I guess he kind of saw like I was just like, I didn't plan on spending a crazy amount of money. After he quoted me with the 12 and 12, it came up to 95. I was like, I'm not about to pay 10 grand on a smile. Like, I'm just not. 75 wasn't a bad price for me. But I wasn't honest. Obviously, I wasn't gonna come there all the way there, buy a freaking $1,000 flight, first class flight, to turn back around and say, oh, I'm not paying that price, you know? So he worked with me, and we worked something out, and you know, I paid a good price for 12 top, 12 bottom, and it wound up working out for me. All right, so how long was this? So basically, when they do quote you on everything, they tell you that you're only in the office for 6 hours. I don't know. Okay, so if you're getting 100% porcelain, then they tell you you have to be there for 2 days because you have to come 2 days in a row. If you're getting the 80% porcelain, which is the most popular, you only have to be in the office for 1 day. And they say they could do it in 6 hours. But I was in that office for about 14 hours. I got there at 7:30 in the morning, and I left about 9-ish or 9:45-ish, almost 10 p.m. So basically I was there for so long because it was a little busy in the office. So I did do a little waiting after they did my deep cleaning of my actual teeth. I had to wait maybe like an hour or so. And then you go upstairs, you meet Dr. Mario, which was so cool. It was kind of like a celebrity. I was meeting a celebrity. It was kind of like the wait was like anticipated. So it kind of like riles you up, like, oh my God, like, you know, so you're just waiting, and then you go up, you meet him. He's so nice. He's so humble. He's so cool. He's just like so amazing, like very amazing. You can tell he's like definitely a family person. Like he's so like, he was like giving me a hug, and it felt so genuine and stuff like that, you know? So he's just like a real amazing person. Also, so I was there for like a long time, and I don't know if it's because I was going right back the same day, but after I was in the seat, my teeth, I remember I was like sitting in the seat for like 3 hours straight, and she was just like and stuff like that for like 3 hours straight. I remember I had fell asleep, I had woke back up. Okay guys, my bad, my battery died. But anyway, he did say that it was $375 per tooth. So if you guys are thinking about going there, just do the math. Kind of smile and count how many teeth you see when you smile, because that's what he's gonna recommend you get, top and bottom if you're doing porcelain. Let's see what else. Do they shave your teeth? So they don't shave your teeth unless you need your teeth shaved. So like me, for instance, I had one tooth in the front on a side that was kind of like turned a little bit. It was kind of like pointing out a little bit in the front. So he did tell me ahead of time that he would have to shave it in order to get that clean, straight look. So of course I agreed or whatever. But I know you guys have probably seen like videos or pictures of people where their teeth are like really tiny, just so it looks good and everything fits and stuff. Like, no. So basically this procedure, you need teeth to put the stuff on your tooth, if that makes sense. So your teeth is not going to be shaved down so little, like, and stuff like that. So they say that they don't do any shaving, but I would say they only do shaving if they need to. So if your teeth are like literally like this in the front, of course they're going to shave that down just to get that smooth, you know, front look or whatever. So I did get that tooth shaved down a little bit. It wasn't even too crazy. It just shaved down enough to make this smooth and straight. And then they kind of like cut up your gums just so your gums could heal over these teeth, if that makes sense. So they do shave down your teeth if they need to, but more than likely, no, not really, or very minimal. Does it hurt? I would say it didn't really hurt too much. Towards the end, it did start hurting because the shots that she gave me to numb my gums, it started to wear off eventually, like after 4 or 5 hours of like working on my mouth. It started to wear off, so it did start hurting. She started shaving like on the inside. It would hurt a little more, but I didn't want another shot because I didn't want to be numb for like another bunch of hours, you know. I didn't want to leave and be numb or whatever. So I actually had got another shot right before I left because basically everything is connected. So they have like different areas, and like, you know how you would go, let's say you would go to the dentist and it'll be like one room would be x-rays, one room would be this, one room would be that. So they basically have offices, multiple offices in that building. They share a building with other businesses, but they have multiple offices that are like really close by on the same floor. And then it's like this office is just for x-rays, this office is for this office is for that. So basically I had an appointment at like 7 p.m. for a root canal that I had. And basically after the procedure, after everything, my teeth was already done. I had went and got my root canal done or whatever, which was like 3 doors down or whatever like that. So they really do stress that they're not just a cosmetic surgeons or cosmetic dentists, but they actually want you to have obviously a $1 billion smile, a beautiful smile, but also a healthy smile. So I do respect that about them. They will tell you that from the beginning, and they do promote that. So they're not going to cover cavities or root canals and just to make it look good on the outside. They're going to make sure that you have a healthy smile. So anything that's dirty or damaged or holes or black and nasty, like they're going to get all that shit out. They're going to make sure it's good before they cover it up with these pearly whites. So I do respect that about them. They're amazing when it comes to that. So yeah, it didn't really hurt too bad. Only when the numb medicine started wearing off. So I added this question to myself. Obviously nobody really asked me that because they probably didn't really think about it, or it didn't really hit them. So my question was, did Dr. Mario do your teeth? And he actually didn't do my teeth. So one of the many women that work in the office did my teeth, and she did like a really good job. I do wish that Dr. Mario did do my teeth because I do feel like it probably would have been perfect. Like, he's well experienced, he has years in the game. I don't know if he does only celebrities' teeth to make them feel like, you know, I'm not sure, but he definitely didn't do my teeth. And they do get it confirmed, like every person that these women do their teeth, they get it confirmed by the manager and by Dr. Mario before the patient leaves. So I was seen by the manager. They asked me a few questions. They asked me to do certain things with my mouth to make sure everything was aligned up, and you know, you bite in okay and stuff like that. It feels comfortable, whatever the case is. The manager checked it out, as well as Dr. Mario. I had to go back up to his office to make sure that he approved of a smile or whatever, but he did not do my teeth. How long was the flight? The flight was 7 hours with Delta. I flew first class. It was pretty cool. It was pretty chill. I slept most of the flight. It was 7 hours from, no, it was like 6 hours from Atlanta to Bogota, Colombia. And then I had to take a short flight, which was like an hour from Bogota to Cali, Colombia. And it was like a really small plane. It wasn't really a really small plane. It was like a regular sized plane, but it was literally like an hour away. We was literally in the air for like 30 minutes. So I had to take that flight, which was like a little less than an hour, to Cali, Colombia. So the flight was pretty cool. So I would say about 7.5 hours or so. How long after can you sleep? I don't know what that means. I don't even remember writing that question or who asked me that. How long after can you sleep? I don't know, maybe it's basically how long after can you sleep comfortably, like you're not in pain anymore. And like I stated before, I would honestly say like about 6 days, like without any pain and sleeping well and stuff like that. I don't really know what that question means, but I hope I answered it. What tips did they give you? Okay, so basically the main tip is like to floss multiple times a day. They said brush after coffee, smoking weed, smoking cigarettes. They said make sure you're brushing after meals and stuff like that. Make sure you're flossing a lot more often. because I did realize that things do get stuck. I mean, that's every day and in everybody's teeth though, but I am realizing a lot more, like it'll get stuck like in the corners more. So I am like actually flossing and like trying to get out, like get it out or whatever like that. So basically, yeah, that was like the tips that they gave me. Just make sure you're brushing and flossing very often after any mouth activities. Yeah. Whatever. Entire mouth done. Yeah, I actually did get my entire mouth done because apparently, I only had 24 teeth in my mouth because I did get a few wisdom teeth taken out some years ago. So the 12 and 12 was like my entire mouth, basically. How long did you stay there? I stayed there maybe less than 48 hours. I flew in Tuesday night. I had a really late flight. I got in at like 11 p.m. My appointment was at 7:30 a.m. The next morning. And then I flew out. I left the office that day, Wednesday, at like 10, 11 p.m. And then I literally flew out at like 3. I had to leave to head to the airport at like 3 a.m. the next morning. So my flight left at like 5:30 a.m. So I was literally just there for that day just to get my teeth done, and then I was out. I didn't have time to do nothing else, take no pictures, visit nothing, see nothing. It was just outside that taxi. And another thing that I do want to say is that with Dr. Mario, like, he understands and he knows that Colombia may be foreign to a lot of people, but it's home to him. So he does make you feel really comfortable in terms of recommending like a driver, recommending hotels and stuff like that, just to make sure that anybody coming from other countries feel safe. So I thought it was just like one driver that, you know, he recommends just to make some little money on the side, whatever, some, you know, extra money, somebody that could be trusted or whatever. But when the person picked me up and he had like a Dr. Mario Montoya like logo on his shirt and everything, it's literally a business. Like, it's a whole operation that they run. Literally, they have the dentist, they have the multiple offices in the dentist, like I explained to you earlier, and then they have the drivers. There's multiple drivers, there's multiple cars. They're like a small crew of like maybe 12 guys, and they're all really cool. They all have shirts with like his logo on it. They all work for him. So literally, it could be this guy dropping you here, that guy picking you up, and stuff like that. You know, they tell you the prices from ahead of time. It's just like a whole big team that basically works for him. And I think that's so smart, because it does make you feel more like family and more at home, and it does make you feel a lot more comfortable. And then in terms of like the hotels, I had people like, I had WhatsApp certain people, and then I had DM certain people. And for one hotel with the DM, they didn't send me any pictures of the hotel because I just kind of felt like, okay, I just wanted to see pictures. When I went on their page, it was only pictures of them smiling, people smiling and like posing in front of like the hotel sign. So I was just kind of like, can you send me pictures? And she was like, it's pictures on my page. And I was like, okay. I didn't see any pictures. I was just seeing pictures of the patients. Like, I want to see the rooms that, you know, I'll be staying in, just to make sure that I approve of them before I book anything before I come. So I found out that hotel is actually connected to the actual hotel that I stayed in, and like they're all like just one big family, one big business that all works together just to make money. As they know, a lot of people come all the time to see Dr. Mario. Literally, I booked my appointment in April of 2021, and literally the next appointment that they had was in November. So I had booked right then and there. They do ask for a $500 deposit up front in order to put you in the calendar. You could, I Zelled them. I know they have other forms of payment methods. So you like literally put your deposit down, Zelle, boom, and then you're booked. You get there, how you get there. How do I get started? Okay, so basically what you have to do is, what I did was I DM'd him, and then literally maybe like within a few hours, his assistant wrote me like a long paragraph just explaining everything, explaining where it is, what airport you're flying into, the address, the procedure, the options that you have. Basically, she asked for a picture of your smile. She lets you know, oh yeah, your smile is good. Basically, what I'm gonna quote is X, Y, and Z based off of the picture you sent me. And then, you know, she'll send you, in that paragraph that she sends the transportation information. She says hit him up like 48 hours before you get here just to confirm your reservation. Send him your itinerary, your flight itinerary, book your hotel and everything. And with the hotels, they don't make you pay before you get here. You literally just give them your name, how many nights you need, excuse me, and they you basically have a reservation. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, or whatever. So they send you everything, and they let you know when's the next available. They book you. And I was actually asking, like, I was a little concerned because I did plan on having a baby like ASAP, like right after my 8-month-old that I just had. So I did ask him, I was like, because since it's like 6 months out, I was like, oh, you know, what if, you know, I end up pregnant and I can't like come and get the procedure done or whatever, will I lose my $500? And he was like, no. Well, his assistant was like, no, Dr. Mario wants to see all his patients, so don't worry, don't stress yourself out about it, you could always reschedule or something like that. And like I said, he was like, he came off as a very humble man and a family oriented person. So like literally he really will work with you. So I mean, he's obviously where he is now, he's very popular now, and you know, he's not gonna take no chump change. Like, you can't try to play him, but he is like very humble, and he will definitely work with you and work stuff out or whatever. So I like that about him. So yeah, they did say that. They told me, oh, don't worry, like you can always reschedule, just don't worry about it, just let us know or hit us up or keep us in a loop, you know. And that's what happened. So you guys, let me know if I answered all of your questions. I did post a video about my experience. Like, it's a short video, just me traveling, going there, the procedure, me being in the office, meeting him and things like that. I did post that. I am gonna link it at the end of this video. And yeah, I think I answered most of the questions I could really think of. Yeah, I think I pretty much answered everything. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Feel free to DM me. My Instagram is in the description box. You know, follow me on Instagram, hit me up on Twitter, TikTok, or Snapchat, whatever. I'm hardly on Snapchat, but everything else I'm on. So yeah, let me know if I missed anything. Let me know if you guys have any comments, any compliments, any questions. Let me know, because I'm here for it. I'm here for it all. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it has been a while. I'm not sure about the whole YouTube thing. I know Vlogmas is coming up. I was actually just telling one of my really good friends, like, YouTube, like, it was a lot to get into. It's a lot with editing. And now it's like other things have like taken over, like Reels on Instagram and TikToks, and everything is like so viral and going crazy now with these short videos and shit. It's just like those things are just like more popular, that YouTube is just like, you know, it's just like nobody really has the drive. Well, let me talk about myself, not others. I really don't have the drive to sit here and record an hour-long video, to edit it, and then only get 15 minutes out of it. So that's just the annoying part for me. That's why I really haven't uploaded in like 4 months, other than like major events that's been going on in my life. So yeah, so let me know, guys. I'm here. I'm Squaaaaaaad. I still love you guys. All right, I'll see you guys when I see you later.